Wait a second. What's up? There you go. Icon of this one. Check real quick. The thumbnail should be correct. On. Okay. Give everybody a couple minutes to wander on in. I didn't get a drink yet. Let me get a drink real quick because I don't think it's gonna take too long to go. You guys might hear the fans going because it is hot. I need the fan on so I stay cool. Hey, what's up, Gunner? What is it, Gary? It is 78, 51% humidity. So the JGAURORA A5S. See what this is? Look at this box here. This thing's huge. It's a huge box. It's a black diamond platform, extremely accurate. Power failure protection, HD touchscreen. I've only seen some things about JGAURORA machines. Never got one, obviously. First time for everything. Let's go ahead and dig into this thing. I know it's big. I believe this is JGAURORA's largest printer. Similar to a Keeper Tornado, Sidewinder, X1, 300, 400, I believe. Find out here soon. I literally did no looking up about this thing. I wanted to stay as there it is. Port open. Please refer to instructions. USB stick. They got a big old QR code here for their official website. Okay, now the lav mic should be working, huh? Let me know if this is working all right. Much gooder. All right, I like it. I apparently still had the condenser mic plugged in from whenever I was doing some voiceovers for another video. So, all right, let's go ahead and chop it. This thing is in a gigantic hard foam. Yep. All right. Look at this. I'm not a fan of this type of packing. It's always very hard. Okay. So what do we got here? We've got warm tips to me.
The product compares a DIY machine based on responsible attitude of the customers. Go to your test burn, blah, blah, blah. Please excuse this trouble for, yeah, whatever. We have a super duper simple one-sided instruction. That's it. That's how to build it. And then the other side is in Chinese. So that's it. Oh, we have a nice little roll of PLA. All right, 225 grams probably. Okay, that's nice. A real spool of filament. If I see this blue tape. All right, I got to figure out the best way. Oh, get the base out. Okay, I'll set this down here for now. Oh, and then we can take out this part maybe. Man, this is horrible to try and get apart here. Okay. Whew. There's that piece out. Right, we've got a big old box of tools. We've got the spool holder, maybe. Okay, yep, little spool holder right there, all metal. Interesting. Very short though. I hate these short things. And then this is the top. This is the gantry. Right, like this. Man, this sucker's big. All right, we're gonna set this down. Hopefully not drop it. And verifying, yeah, that's all that's in here. So let's get this put back together and out of the way. Yeah, not a fan of that pack material. But so far, the printer looks like it's intact. So I guess I can't really fault them, right? If it came okay. Okay. All right, yeah, this is this great big chassis here. So it's very similar to like the Anycubic Mega came with this big bottom plate. The ANET ET4 came with this big bottom plate down here as well. So let's see here. Let's get some of this protective stuff off. You can kind of see down in here. Here we have our cable for the bed. Oh, this is very similar to the Anycubic i3 Mega. Because here on the side, it also has 3 connectors right there. But why in the world did they put blue tape on it? This out. Okay. Wow, this is so different. Very, very different here. Yeah, I'm really confused on why they claim this build surface, yet they build that. I don't want to. Seems like that's what's holding the glass on. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave that for the first print. What do you guys think? Should we leave the blue tape on for the first print or take it off? So let's take a look here through the box of stuff. So we've got a warranty card here. We've got some plastic stuff. I don't know what that is. US power cable, thank you. Oh, an extra idler arm for the extruder. That's interesting. Curious, what are you doing, buddy? It's down there eating the box. All right, we've got a full-size SD card. Yes. With a very nice USB reader. All right, I can dig that. We're going to look on here for some other type of instructions, apparently. All right, we've got a bunch of extra hardware. This is probably going to be the hardware we need to put it together with a couple extra bed leveling knobs. We have an extra hot end. So we've got just the block, throat, and nozzle already pre-installed on there. Okay, here are the bed clips. Yeah, so here are the little metal clips. These are the same things that came on the ET4. First time I saw those. Now it's the second time that I see these, so it's interesting. Oh, an extra thermistor. That's what this is. It's had a piece of heat shrink tubing holding it. So we got an extra thermistor, got some Allen wrenches, and a USB cable. And then this is a quick start guide, which again is one page in the main language, which is English. That's not what we need in there. So we are going to need this. Not going to need the extra hot end. Not going to need that. I don't know if we're going to need any of that stuff. So, that here, again, spool holder. And let's take a look at this guide. So, looks like there's just 4 screws that go in the bottom. So, have a look here at the actual gantry of it. See that in frame? Nope. All right, so here is this is the A5S upgraded, more stable coup. I've got some more plastic wrap to get rid of. Actually, a piece of cardboard in the bottom frame of this. That's interesting. Here's those connectors right here. These are the connectors that are going to go on the side of the printer. 1, 2, and 3. This is a dual lead screw in here with couplers, injection molded parts, and lots of fuzzies from that packing material on the lead screws, which are heavily greased. And we have the hot end up here, which doesn't look all that fantastic. To be honest, here we have our cable goes way up and out the top there. All right, so yeah, this is I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys this, but you can see this, and then so you can see this entire giant piece of aluminum in here. This is the entire heater block, or I should say the heat sink for the hot end. It actually is, the bearings go into there. And then here on the front is a 3015 fan. Oh, there's another, can I bring that down at all? No. There is a 30 or 40 millimeter fan right behind up here, cooling the heat sink. Then you've got this little 3015 fan to an injection molded part cooling nozzle that is going pretty good onto that heater block there. Or I should say onto the nozzle, not the heater block. Okay, let me get out a little bit more of this packing material. It's stuck in here. It is only a single Z down here, which kind of sucks. Fan of that. Zoom back out here. Oh, we got Daniel with 5 CA. I think it's Canadian bucks. I thank you for that. Oh, hi from Montreal. Yep, he is Canadian. So we do have a single Z end stop down here. I would love to see dual Z end stops. That really does make things a bit nicer. And then here we have the extruder, which Seems pretty fine. And there's a filament sensor underneath of this. All right, that's cool. All right, well, I guess let me look at this, what's on this SD card real quick, and see what instructions, if they differ from what was given to me. Let's see here. There's PC. But how about if I push the SD card all the way in? Okay. Assembly instructions 1. Oh, okay, let me show you guys this. So here we've got base going underneath. So I need to turn this around. And yeah, this is going to be kind of fun to try and put together here. M4, like 6 mil. Okay. Let me get a screwdriver that matches, and we're putting 4 of them into the bottom. And then what's going into the top there? Let's go back here to USB drive. Number 2. M3. Okay, the M3s go on the sides. So then 4s go in the bottom. The M3s go in the sides. Okay, let's give this a shot here. So we're going to have to pick this up, slide that under. Oh, there's a notch where it lines up at. That's cool. Kind of helps with the alignment there. Okay. I think I'm going to put the M3s in first on the sides, because that will hold it together while I tip it up and I drop one. There. That'll make it a little bit easier. Oh, there it goes again. These are some tiny little screws. It's some pretty beastie looking sheet metal that this frame is made out of. It's definitely built like a brick house. Curious, what are you doing? Why are you eating boxes? This goes back here. That's not working right now. Guess we're just going to pull that out. I don't know if this is supposed to be in there or not, but it's falling out, so goodbye to you. Does anybody have this machine? Always something. It's usually always at least one person in the stream that has whatever it is that I'm working on. There we go. All right, let's get these M4s in the bottom now. Can I set that down? Yep, there we go. Come on. These are not easy to go in. There we go. There's one. Lots of people here now. Hello, 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 everybody. Man. Using that's not being too helpful. These holes don't perfectly match up, so let's try this now. This one matches up. They say to use washers anywhere? I have a couple washers here. No. No? Interesting. There we go. Have to persuade this back part just a smidge. Okay, those are all in. Now we can finish with these guys in the side. Where's the next picture at? Because I think there's one other thing here that needs done. Okay, I'll go check. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. You good? Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, no, sorry. We smelled some gas. So I was going to check out, make sure it wasn't the kitchen or anything like that. But it's coming from outside. So Honestly, for as big as this is, it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be, though. Really, it's not that heavy. Okay. Here's all of that now. So here on the back, right here somewhere, I think right here is where the spool holder attaches to. So that's using M3s again, right like that. I much prefer a nice slim mount like this versus having the spool on top. I hate that. I also don't have very tall shelves for printers, tall printers like that. So the fact that this goes in the back is really nice, I have to say. All right, they do want washers on the bottom, so I'm going to do that now so I can do it correctly. But with these M4s, that's where these washers are supposed to go, apparently. So let's do that real quick. Continue on. Oh, yeah. So Grandma's now here, and I did start printing the crows for the crow squad. So this is the first one. It's a little small. I want them to be a little bit bigger, but this was also 14 hours on the FT5, and this is printed in ABS. So we got the first crow done, for anyone who's wondering and keeping track of my mom nagging me. You guys are asking, what's the first print going to be? I'm going to see what's on the SD card. Because I generally will do whatever they send on the SD card, pre-sliced G-code first. But you guys still haven't answered. Should I do blue tape or non-blue tape? Ryan, Team Mom. There's an interesting access panel here. See this here? I want to see what's in this access panel. Let's put these away. And that's it. All 2mm Allen heads. Oh, okay, that just gets to the back of the LCD, which is unplugged. I mean, it's a good thing I did that. So inside here, this cable is unplugged. Let's go ahead and plug this in, I guess. What would it need? Why would that be like that, though? That's supposed to be unplugged? That's nowhere in the directions. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to have that connected or not connected. I really don't know. So you got this big bundle going to the LCD, and then you got this little one. I guess we'll leave it on. I guess we'll connect it. I kind of want to turn it on like this though and see what happens. So my power cable's here. I didn't need to unwind this cable. I have one already. Okay, well, it turns on with that connected. Let's unconnect it. Turn it on again. It still works. All right. What the heck is this for? What is this cable for? Oh, it's for the SD card, I think, maybe. All right, let's go ahead and connect that, and then we'll get moving along in this. So I guess it's a good thing I opened that up, because that looks to be the SD card cable. All right, so let's bring this around here like this. Before we do that, I need to connect these few cables here on the side. Big boy here. That. We got a medium cable. That. Then we got the smaller one. Like that. Okay. Fire it up. All right. It's crazy because this is so close to here. But let's get this, see if we can get this blue tape peeled off here. I guess instead of like putting just a plastic sheet over it, like cling wrap, they decided to blue tape the whole thing. Like, not gonna lie, this took time to do and line it up. I guess when you do like 100 of these a day, it probably doesn't take that long. Chinese guy or gal putting this together just slams these out real quick. I guess anybody could probably do it if you do assembly work. Never had to do assembly line work. Thank God. One of the jobs I always feared of having to do. I don't work in a restaurant. Never wanted to do that. Sorry to disappoint, Llama, but this is all coming off, buddy. Eventually. This is going to take a minute. Oh, Ryan, is it not running Marlin? You know more about this printer than I do already, buddy. Chris, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing back there? Nobody can see you back there, buddy. Bunny is right down there behind the table. You guys can't see him. He's hanging out with me tonight, I guess. Taking a nap now. My God, this is annoying. A lot of people talk about using blue tape. I've only used blue tape maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times on stuff that was like having trouble getting to stick to things. Specialty filaments mainly. Cross off the back now. Now it's loose. There's still a bit of tape here. Oh, come on. Guess it ain't hurting nobody. They're leaving it on underneath the bed. My OCD is kind of kicking in a little bit. OCD's kicking in a lot of it. One more piece back here. Okay. Now that that's off, we've got this Ultra Base style plate on here now. We can use the clips and get these installed. Comes with proprietary firmware. Well, that is no fun at all. How do people make proprietary firmware? Like, is it based off of RepRap or something? Like, or are they so? Is JGAURORA so ahead of the times that they have figured out how to make their own firmware? All right. Well, now we got all that tape off. Sorry, llama. I know your heart's screaming there. Let's go ahead and let's do home all. Okay, X, Y, and now Z. And once this comes out, we can get this foam out of here. Yeah, last piece of protective foam up in the top there. There it is. Oh, that's janky. The way this motor wire is back here, not like tucked away. Okay, so it's a 30mm fan blowing on that heatsink back here, and then it's a 3015 blower style fan for the part cooling fan. All right. Well, let's see what's on this SD card. So nice, again, full-size SD card. It's fine there. Let's see, we've got, so heat, is nice, move, home, no, print. Looks like they've got no pre-sliced files on the SD card. That's interesting. Oh, well, I guess Let's verify here. Move the Z up. Seems decently quiet. Belts are tensioned properly. I'm kind of impressed with the way they're doing the carriage, and everything is down inside. So the carriage is like a big X. It's honestly kind of impressive. Okay, so let's see here real quick. There's some specs on the back here. It's the A5S. 300 watt power supply. Doesn't tell me the build volume, but I'm going to guess it's 300 cube. If I had to guess. Again, here on the sides, injection molded parts. This is all metal, aluminum here. All up here is aluminum. Well, let's load some filament, and then we'll figure out how to slice something. I don't know if there is a profile already in Simplify 3D. It's their red PLA here. No tools came with this, which kind of suck, and I don't count Allen wrenches because wrenches are never that great. I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna load this way, I guess. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't do that. In through the here, up into here. Load this in. Okay, and this spool just wants to come untangled because it's so small. Buddy, what's up? You're on my feet, bro. Okay, we got some filament in there. Let's go ahead and do heat. We want to heat 10C. Okay, we'll do 200 on there. In the bed, we'll do 60C. Well, they do have a leveling deal here. Let's wait for that to heat up a little bit. Get that bed warmed up. Looks to be just a 24-volt bed. Nothing crazy going on there. .305 by 3 by 320 uses A5984s. That's interesting. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of like documentation that came with this. Usually there's like a, hey, this printer has this. Yeah, so let's do the first level point. Get my piece of paper. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, second. Third. Well, this is going to be a pain to get to. There now, if you got big fingers, good luck getting to these wheels back here. Holy good luck. And 4th. Yes, back to 1st. Second. That is almost a year of maker boxes, Aaron, that I need to take care of. You guys see? Oh, you see the bunny now. Right here? He's laying down. I go around I do the leveling twice whenever I do manual leveling like this. It's my personal preference. Let's check center. A little tight. Oh, the X end stop is actually on the extruder head here, and that heat block is cold. So yeah, Jesse, it would be nice to have pre-sliced G-code, but there isn't. I wonder if there's something on their website. Let me check that out here real quick. JGAURORA. So let's go. Do they have their own website? JGAURORA wiki? Oh, excuse me there. See here, they have A5, A5S, reviews, firmware, it's community Marlin, spare parts, replacement parts. You mean G-code? Come on, man. All right, well, let's pull up Simplify 3D. Let's do, come on, go back here. I'm going to do configuration assistant. Let's see if there's a profile in there for it already. John J. Smith, A5. Okay. I need to retrieve the profile. Let me relaunch this. So you said it is JG Maker 3D official. There we go. So let's see, what do we got here? Desktop FDM. So there's the A5, A5S. It's $349. Okay. So let's see, it's 305, 305 by 320. That's what you said before. 12 by 12 by 12.6. Filament runout detection has the ultra base. Power failure, 32-bit board with the A5948 steppers with 32-bit microstepping. Okay, easy to assemble. That it was. Took what, 10 minutes to put that together. So they say high quality control, 2.8 screen. Okay, cool. Can you give me some pre-sliced G-code, please? Okay, what's under their support? document support, maybe. Stuff on the artist D, Magic, A5S, source code, firmware, Cura profile. Oh, it's all Google Docs. What the heck? Oh yeah, this is definitely some weird source code. G code. Okay. Then we've got A5S firmware, bin in the hex, and the Cura profile. Okay, well, I hate Cura, but we'll download this. Oh, it's always more expensive on their own website, Ryan. Oh wait, where'd that go? I think I have Cura installed on this machine, maybe. Do. Gotta go get yourself a bunny. I don't know if it'll survive up there in that coldness, though, bro. G2 box. Yeah, not a whole lot on here. Let's go back Simplify 3D here. Where'd it go? Oh, I gotta relaunch Simplify 3D. Wow, I've never launched Cura before because it's asking me. I installed it, but I've never used it. Non-network printer. They have it already built in here? Where'd it go? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, JGAURORA, there you are. A5 and A5S. Next. Finish. Oh, look at that. It's got the little picture of it there. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So Ryan, they originally, when they offered me to send me printers, they said they wanted to send this while they were waiting for the their IDEX machine to come back in stock at the end of November. Apparently they're having shortages with getting it out, so they said they have to wait to send it to me till probably January. So I'm not holding my breath to when I'm going to get that, but they did say they were going to send it. Okay, where's Simplify 3D at? Okay, here we go. Move that. Let's go account, tools, configuration. Let's see if we can pull that profile this time. JGAURORA A5. Next, finish. Yeah, I can't get that one. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and try out Captra. So we're going to do 0.2 millimeters, 100% infill. Don't need support. I don't want a raft, because that's just junk. How do I put them? How do I open a file, a print file? I do it this way? 3D print files, test stuff, 3D Benchy. That how you do it? Hey, look at that! I got a Benchy in Cura. All right, well, there's a wee little Benchy in there. And then, whoops, throw my phone around. Let's see here. I don't really know how to use Cura because I don't like it. Big old wall, 3 walls there. Infill is grid. Okay, 20%, fine. Material 260, okay. Speed, whoa, that's way too slow. Let's do 70. Travel, enable retraction, Z-hop, no cooling, 100%. Okay, that's enabled. Support. No support. Build plate adhesion. Skirt. Yeah, that's cool. How do I make this bigger? Oh, there we go. What does that link to? The setting will be shared between all extruders. Okay. I'll get to set the offset, I guess. We're not doing dual extrusion here. So, all right, let's slice. What does this preview look like here? Can I look at the print preview? Preview. There we go. It looks like a benchy. How long is it saying it's going to take? It's going to take an hour. All right, well, let's get this saved to the SD card. Save the file. It should go to the USB drive. Save. Saving. Saved. Okay, cool. We should be good to go to try this out now. Okay, print. 3D Benchy, yes. Okay. I might end up moving this camera. We'll see what happens here. Well, that's cool. Definitely a bit close. No, we're too far. Oh, the sticks really don't care. So it's going down fine now. I'll give that a second. Do, 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 do. Okay. Borrowing spool holder, I forgot to print. Yeah, I can definitely. I mean, I got to get way down here to see this. And so, I mean, so far, judging off the sound, it's definitely not A498s. Obviously, it's these A5498s or whatever they are. So they're not silent steppers, but they're not horribly loud. It's a big board in there. It's got really bright LEDs on it. I actually don't know how to access the board in an easy way because of how it's there. It looks like there is an extra header. I really would have liked to see dual Z end stops on this though. The acceleration on this is really fast because it kind of like zips. Oh, let me go see what my kids are doing. They're doing something out here being crazy. What are you guys doing? Oh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi to the world. Say hello, hello. So yeah, it's printing. Guess we'll give this some time. So far seems all right. Yeah, I guess if I was printing this head on one of my bays here, it might be a little hard. This is probably going to end up going where the Tivor Tornado used to sit for testing there. Everybody gets their bunny fix. There you go, bud. Oh yeah, this was on there. Blue tape consumable is used for 3D print hotbed to avoid starter level not well caused scrape or nozzle damage. So they actually want you to keep that on there for a little while, it looks like. Notice, please don't tear off blue tape on the platform. That's interesting. Wobbly table. Come on, there we go. That's a little better. Those little fans, though, are a little loud. But again, they're 30mm fans. The 30mm blower. I can't feel it at all. It's not moving a whole lot of air, so I don't think overhangs would be too great. So, I mean, it's such a big printer. I really don't like only having a 0.4mm nozzle on a printer this big because it's pretty useless. Like, it takes days to print large items, where if you put a 0.6 or 0.8 on there, obviously it takes, 2/3 or half the time, basically, of what it does with a 0.4. I just don't get the point of that. And going back to the board is actually suspended halfway up in this enclosure here. So here the features are an elegant outlook, high accuracy, power failure protection, HD touchscreen. That's what's on the front here. I don't want your Facebook QR code crap on here. Oh no. Oh, that's horrendous. Oh, that's ugly. I mean, lies, Aaron. What you talking about, Willis? I do like 0.6 for a printer this size. all of my 300 machines have a 0.6 millimeter nozzle on them now. Now that's gone. It is very clean looking. I mean, they don't have the brand, except for like right here. It doesn't tell you the model number of the printer. Which, I guess, do they all? I mean, the ANET doesn't, just has that. The Mingda D2 does. Ender doesn't. The Anycubic 0 does not. The Anycubic i3 Mega does. Where'd it go? It's down here. Yeah, that one does. Artillery does not. I guess they all don't. But this does say easily removable. It's just 2 screws, 1 screw here, 1 screw there. Pop that right off. Seems like it'd be fine just to remove this. Doesn't do any type of structural. Doesn't offer any structural advantage. Doesn't look like. It just shrouds it all. Oh, do not move the tape. 0.2 millimeter nozzle. My God. I guess you like pain and suffering, Llama. I mean, you do print on blue tape, so pain and suffering is what you're used to. Dustin, I'm not one of those peely people. Oh my God, look, Angus is here. What is up, dude? Can't Be Designed is still kicking around. Yours didn't last very long. Well, this is the A5S, Angus. So I don't know what they upgraded from yours. I don't know if you got an A5. But it is 32-bit. Again, we were just looking at some of the stats for it. Where'd that go? I don't know when the S variant came about. I mean, it's $100 more on their website. Now, granted, someone said it's cheaper on like AliExpress, but yeah, power failure, 32-bit. Yeah, that might be the only thing they upgraded. It's just the 32-bit board. Three parts assembled in 1 minute. Okay, well, a little slower than 1 minute. Yeah, mine was the first A5 off the line. Had 3D. Oh yeah, you did have. Oh, I remember you did have 3D printed parts in yours. Yeah, so these are all. Again, I was looking in here because I thought something was from there. So up in here, the rod holders are injection molded. Yours were 3D printed. The actual bearing blocks for the Z carriage and X carriage is injection molded as well. Very similar to i3 style, I guess. Bearing, smooth rod in the front with the lead screw in the back. Yeah, this. I mean, the heatsink on this sucker is still nice and cold, which is good, I guess. Still have A5. Get some regular use, not constant, back once a week perhaps. They replaced the hot end fan at one point. Okay. I was just gonna look something up. That's what I want to look up. Where'd that go? Here. The white side covers hot glued in. So these are acrylic. No, these are bolted in. Yeah, there's a M3 bolt here in the top. And there's an M3 bolt at the bottom. So these are now bolted in, one at the top, one at the bottom. But I do have a lot of the again, that goofy cell foam stuff in here. Oh, it looks like to be. There is also some sticky back on the sides, also being bolted in. But again, that sticky back has a little bit of the foam in there. I mean, it is sleek looking. It is ugly as heck though, but it is sleek looking. Like this is just gonna be like a fingerprint magnet or dust magnet to see the dust all over that with this tiny, tiny screen down there. Well, Angus, maybe you'll get one of the new versions, buddy. I mean, everybody sends you the stuffs. Like I said, they did say they were going to send me an Artist D once they get stock back in. Again, whether that happens or not to somebody like me, I don't know. But we'll kind of see what happens. This is all zip tied in here in the side. Everything going up here to the extruder and the filament runout sensor is all in that plastic tubing, but it's all zip tied and very tighty. I wish they would have found something better to do for the X motor because it's kind of hanging out back here. I'm a little worried that it'll get caught on the bed as the bed slings all the way backwards. Oh, these top braces are bolted in the back here. The alignment, the rod holders. And the lead screws, I just noticed, are not captive. So good on them for that. Those stop just about here is where the lead screw stops. So that's cool. It is interesting how they have it going with like this slot in the top. It's very, very different. Yeah, the plugs are decent. I like them better than the. I think I like them better than the Anycubic variants of them. But yeah, all the wires seem pretty high quality. Like they've got that nice silicone wire feel, yet so being flexible. I don't think this print's going to come out looking very nice, to be honest. Or it's the filament. It's hard to tell though. I don't think it's going to come out being the world's greatest print. So I'm trying to figure out, why is Angus's name is highlighted with a check mark beside it? Is that because I'm subscribed to him? I don't know YouTube very well. You'd think I would, being a YouTuber. Let's see here. Verified. I'm verified too. I think I'm verified. I don't know. I don't know YouTube very well. It's your channel. I guess I'm not verified anymore. I think I used to be. Maybe it's because you're the VIP in the room. I don't know. What are we doing here? Where's my flashlight? I swear one of my kids stole my freaking flashlight. Always blame the kids. That's what a good dad does. Yeah, retractions are pretty crap. They are pretty crummy. I also really had no expectations for this machine. Didn't really know what it was going to do, what it was going to be like, how it was going to be. Well, Angus, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon, buddy, and then you'll get notifications when I go live, man. Everyone was asking, since I have you here, they were asking if I can get other YouTubers in my 3D printer design challenge that just finished up. And I think I'll probably reach out to some YouTubers and see if they want to do a design challenge at some point. Maybe next year. Just for fun, for kicks and giggles. Because it seemed a lot of people enjoyed that content of custom making 3D printers from scratch. You could do like your Fallout printer, something similar to that. Obviously you can't use that because you already made it, but something like that, having someone who actually knows design would be cool to participate in the challenge. It's nice to give you a hot end. If it's PTFE lined or not. Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Yep, it's in there. Oh yeah, so he's probably 14 hours ahead of me, so it's probably no, it's like midday there. It's like noon in Australia right now, I think. Angus would just win. He probably would, Aaron. Yeah, Jesse, I totally agree. Pre-sliced G-code is definitely where to start with printers like this. I don't know what this stuff is, though. This looks like it's some type of protective deal that goes on something. It's too short to go around there. Oh, maybe it goes inside here, maybe, to protect the cable. Maybe that's it. I think we got a winner. That's what it is. It goes right in there. Protect that cable. That's cool. That's also not in the directions. There's a bit of a guy making a 3D printer with pens for linear rods. Oh, that sounds pretty interesting. Oh, Accentronaut just said it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, again, that's not in that's not anywhere in here. I gotta say, for this is the simplest yet most incomplete directions I have ever seen. I don't know why they give you extra bed leveling knobs. Who does that? Like, are you that worried about people losing bed leveling knobs that you have to include spares? Yeah, Brandon, you will do the spreadsheet formulas next time. Doing the mathematician stuff is not not my strong suit. Oh. Do. So on the side, they just got just the one USB port on the side there. And again, they give you at least for this printer, they give you a full-size USB cable. A lot of the recent ones I've been getting, they give you like the little 1 foot piece. I'm like, I guess they assume everybody has a laptop that's using a 3D printer that needs to connect to it. I mean, granted, that's a pretty shallow dig at a company, but like at least include a standard, you know, this 1.5 meter, 1.5 meter cable. Like, I don't see how hard that is. I do like the fact they give you spare parts, but I'm also a little concerned that they give you spare parts because they don't last. Kind of the double standard there. Oh yeah, we'll give them this because the stuff we provide is crap. I don't know. I do like this SD card reader though. Keep that on the desk. I guess it shouldn't really loosen that much though. But it's also kind of one thing with this. There is zero. Oh, okay. There is a little bit. So this is a 3D printed. That shocked me. A 3D printed mount for the Z end stop that does have slots in it, so you can raise it up and down. Probably, I don't know, maybe 3 millimeters each way, 4 millimeters each way. So that's not a bad throw on that. You could adjust, but yeah, I mean, if that's adjusted correctly, these should never really fall off or vibrate loose. I mean, if they're vibrating loose, then clearly you need to tune up your 3D printer. Oh, I understand. When he got his, one was lost inside the printer. I could see that because there's these big. I mean, I could fit my whole finger inside of these slots on the side. They are pretty sizable. All right, this top deck looks pretty good. Oh my God, even at 70 millimeters a second, this thing prints so slow. Backside with the power supply in it is pretty toasty. There's not a ton of airflow inside the back, except for those big slots. You know what? So let's go a little bit longer on this, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut the filament, and let's test out the filament runout. Make sure that works. And then we'll do we'll simulate a power outage, pull the plug, see if we can get this thing to resume the print again. So I guess might as well just do the filament cut now. All right, filament is cut. Wait for that to trigger. There it goes. That's annoying. All right, filament run out. Please feed filament again. Oh my God, if it beeps like that, that is going to be ridiculous. How do you get the filament out? Change. Out. There it comes. Cool. That's too slow. But okay, it did that for me. That's cool beans. Now, I think this tangled on me a little bit here. Because why wouldn't it? All right, filament's out. Okay, stop. Output filament. Okay, stop. It is really slow on the retraction out, but hey, at least it does it, right? Positive. Always bed as much as it could. Readjusted the end stop to accommodate. Bed would have much slop removed. Oh, okay. So let's get this filament started here. And then let's do in. Okay. That loads nice. That loads a little bit faster. I like that. See what the acceleration and jerk is set to. All right. Well, I have no idea how to find that in Cura. Acceleration. Speed. Enable acceleration control. Yeah, is it all the way to the... Oh, it's almost there. Curious, dude, I'm going to step on you. You got to get under my feet, buddy. Angus has his birds. I have my bunny. There we go. Now it's extruding the filament out. Don't you dare chew on that cable, dude. You will get shocked to no end. Okay, back. Back. Starts. All right, cool. There it goes. The traction is long and slow on this too. Although I don't have any cool like bunny puzzles or something to do. Yeah, I don't really understand what. Oh, okay. So if I enable acceleration control, everything's set to 3,000, travels at 5,000. So yeah. I don't know what the defaults are in the firmware. I also don't see anything for I didn't see anything in the menu for like looking at the options, so well, he does chew cardboard. He's passed out again. There, he's he passed out again on the floor. Freaking little weirdo. Oh, I'm kind of wondering. So, eccentric nut, do you have a profile for any slicers for this printer? I'd be interested to see what you have. And Angus, if you're still here, what do you still have a profile? If you have a profile for Simplify 3D, you'd be the man for that. Hey, Angus is here. I just haven't dove into Idea Maker yet. We are having a little bit of stringing. Oh, I didn't know if you still had it or not, Angus. If you still use the machine. I know you said you had it. I didn't know if you said that you don't use it anymore. And no, I don't like change because Simplify 3D works 99% of the time. Pepsi, still not a sponsor. New rig. All right, no worries, man. No worries. I try to back up at least once a year or every couple months. I try to back up all of my Simplify 3D profiles to my server so that I always have them. And then when someone asks, because I don't make many changes to them once I create it. So if somebody ever needs a profile, I can easily just grab it off the server, throw it into my Google Share folder. I have a public folder for 3D printing stuff. You can just throw it in there for someone to grab. But I also have the ability to do stuff like that. I don't have 5,000 emails hitting me every day from people asking questions. I get like a couple a week. Yeah, I want to find, where's that website go that they said they had? The JGAURORA wiki. I think we will at some point, Aaron. You know, I think at some point we will need to just set up a hangout time in Discord and do that. Seems to be the best. The A5S. So, oh, Teaching Tech did an A5S. Michael did. I wonder, what does he have? He just has purchase links, the models featured, firmware. How long did he? Oh man, it's almost 2 years to the day since Teaching Tech did his review of this machine. So the A5S is pretty old. Yeah, I'm trying to use Push Slicer more often. What is it? What is this blog post about? It's really. I probably just need to listen to his video on it. But here it does talk about. Pull this up for you guys here. So there's this wiki here. So official factory firmware and a community Marlin 2.0. I wonder what version it is. Oh, that goes to them there. August 4th, 2019. Oh, so this is a year and change out of date. For the A5S. Hey, Stephen, what's up, dude? Steven, sorry. Yeah, maybe I'll have to throw on legit Marlin and see if it works any better. Full version beta 6 source code. Okay. Again, everyone's on the idea maker kick still. I just haven't gotten in there yet. Wish someone had a newer version. I'm gonna have to hit up Keith and see if he can help me port this A5S to a newer version of Marlin. PGG works well. It should be. I think I did watch all of Michael's video on the print mill. I don't know yet. I'll have to go back and see if I did. I know I started to watch it today, but I don't know if I finished. I got a tag on my shirt. It's annoying me. Marlin already has A5S in configs. I don't know what you mean, Ryan. Like there's already a built firmware for this machine somewhere? Because I also need to, I want to print with the firmware that's on here before I modify it, because again, that's how I like to do the videos. But also I need to, I think I finished all the test prints on the ANET ET4. I wanted to do one of Angus's, I still need to do Angus's torture cube and the, what's it call it? The, not the retraction test, the clearance guide test. I still need to print those on the ET4. And then once I do that, hopefully I'll get those stupid little USB things in so I can put Marlin on it. But this seems a lot easier to put Marlin on and exchange, so maybe I'll do this sooner rather than later. The Marlin configs GitHub. Ryan, are you on the Discord? Because I'd love if you could just shoot me a quick link if you have it handy. It's funny because like most things I print, one Raz, what's up? Most things I print don't use support, and I design things. When I design the simple things that I do, I specifically design them for no support because I don't want to deal with that. When I design Master Crane, only one part needs support, and that's it. That's on the part cooling fan. He's laying down again. Now he's over here. Killing me, Smalls. I'm gonna step on you. It could be, well, Glenn, you're talking like you have this. So do you have a profile on Somethor? See you, Angus. Thanks for coming and hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. But Glenn, if you have a profile for this, I'd like to see what you're using. Because right now, again, I'm using the baked-in one in the older version of Cura, because I have 3.6 and they're up to like 3.8 now, I guess. It says we're 44 minutes in and only 33% done, yet it said it was an hour print in Cura. So I'm guessing Cura is pretty doggone off in their time estimate, I'm guessing. Ryan sent it. Let me look in here. Where are we at? Here. Oh, this is just straight Marlin. This isn't an actual built. This is just 2.7. Is this already built for the A5S? Go to site. Ah, okay. So this is for the newest version, I guess? Purchase Slicer is pretty dead on with its timing as well. I do really like that. My God, these long retractions. Woo-wee. What the high are you guys talking about? I'll look back when somebody said something in here with it. Zoo. Oh, so he has some videos on this. Oh, I'll have to check that out a little later then. Well, his latest video was 2 months ago. Almost 5K subscribers. Little channel. A5S initial review. Okay, yeah, so he does have. I'll have to check these out later then. Some watching material for tonight. Well, I'm not good with firmware, as anybody who knows me should know. So I'll have to figure out how to use those config files with the newest version of Marlin. And I tried figuring out how to get the GitHub desktop to work and how to get, what is it? Chris Rakaki had me using something else. What the heck was it called? Git Kraken? Oh yeah, Git Kraken. He started to show me how to use, but I couldn't figure it out. So oh, he did Hypercube videos too? Oh, he did Hypercube Evolution. Oh, I think I've seen something from this guy. But also from his name, I could have sworn Asian. That's really bad, but he's not. Just going off the name. Yeah, I'll have to check out some stuff from him later. Just copy and paste. So I just copy and paste that again into the newest version of Marlin. 2.0.7.2 is what it is now, I guess, right? Where'd that go? Marlin. Download the code. Download zip. Man, that glass does get really hot. All right, well, I'm downloading Marlin here. So let's pull this out to here. Okay. So we've got this here. And then, where did that go? So right here. Let me download that? No. How do I download this? So save. Put it in downloads, I guess. No. Let's put it in the folder. Where'd that go? Desktop. Marlin 2.0. Let's put it right there. Save that one there. And then save this here. Oh, don't open it. You can move those. Marlin. Paste it in here. There it is. Now, this is Marlin 2.0. Should I still be using VS Code to edit this? Or should I just use regular old Arduino IDE? Yes, thank you. That answers both my questions. I can speed this up a little bit because this is taking far too long. Use VS Code. Let's see. Do I have that open still? Nope. So go home. board Arduino project. Doing the guess it's a Mega. And then, oh heck, where's it going to be at? Desktop, Marlin, import, maybe? I don't know if that worked or not. Maybe it did. What is all of this? What is all of this? This does not look like Marlin. Let's reload that real quick. What is all this noise? All right, well, let's remove this. Remove, file, open folder. Desktop, Marlin, select folder. Don't save. Yeah, what is all this junk here? This is what I downloaded. I downloaded this right here what Aaron sent. This configuration.h. Maybe because I saved it differently or something. I don't know. How do you save it from here? Hit the raw button. Ah, okay. And then this is, what was that? That was configuration.h. Save that. Configuration advanced. Raw button. Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V. Save that. There we go. Now we're cooking. Boom goes the dynamite. Thank you, term limit. Well, I thought it had, that was supposed to be Notepad++ to open up those files, but whatever. Doesn't really matter either way. Change to, I don't know. Thought it was set to default for Notepad++. So yeah, here is Marlin for this thing. Some of the things that it has put in here. So, oh yeah, goofball. The temperature's in there. PID is enabled. Yeah. Change the platform.ini. To what? I'll change it if you tell me what to change it to. Bed is on. Thermal protection is on. They have it. It has it set here as A4988s, but that's not what it is. These are A5984s. Okay. So there's a steps 160, 160, 100, 202. Okay. Feed rate, default max acceleration. Really low. Yeah, it's 500 for default acceleration. Ooh, that is real slow. I wonder what I have it for. Oh, it's close my other one. Yeah, really low low acceleration in this machine. Jerks 5. S curve is enabled. Z Pro Z Me end stop. Yeah. No ABL on this thing. Birding, all that stuff. Homing, 310, 310, 330 on the Z. What do you want, buddy? Don't you dare eat my slippers. Oh, this they're using, they have mesh bed leveling in here. I've never used that. So this should be STM32 F103 Zulu Echo. Cool, thank you, Aaron. Save that. Does this need an ST link? I don't think so. According to the wiki, copy the firmware to SD card, turn the printer on, unplug it, wait 30 seconds, put it in, power it on. It should detect the firmware file and update the printer with new firmware. So it does match Aaron because whenever I was typing it in, it populated it. Dear, there's a lot of new stuff in the newer Marlin. I haven't done some of this before. And it would be nice to kind of take a look at the controller and see what all it has on it. I think that wiki had a picture of it, didn't it? Yeah, here it is right here. This is the board that's in it. We've got a fan, 24 volt, 2 extruders. Or no, bed and extruder. They have 2 Z. Yeah, there's 2 Z steppers, but I guess they've got both coming off of one instead of running 2 of them. It'd be so much better to have dual Z end stops. Yeah, there's a lot of Chrome tabs in this one. I get way too much I'm working on. So this is the A3S, A5S, A1 main control board V1, 2018. Need a bed, main power coming in. So it's 24 volts. Here. Yeah, so it should just be pretty easy to throw it on there. And this is taking way longer than I wanted it to. I gotta say, way longer than I wanted it to. Where did Streamline? There it is. Yeah, it is regular LCD connectors, but then that big connector goes into the LCD actually. So I don't know why it needs that many pins going to the LCD. It honestly doesn't really make sense to me, but right here on this side, they have that big chonkin connector. And then over here is the little, was that 10 pin or 12 pin ribbon cable for the SD card. Buddy. Come off. Oh, it does. Good. There's a little sticker on the back here just saying that it's wired for 110. Because you can't really get to the power supply. You have to completely take off this back plate. And then probably then some in order to get to the power supply to flick the switch. I do like printers that have the switch accessible in some form or fashion, that you can just take a screwdriver and flick it. I mean, for most people, I guess it's not a big deal. For me, it is, because I never know what my power is going to be, 110 or 220. Yeah, the first one, some of the extra features are contained in the display board. Oh, okay. I'm not doing Marlin tonight, Ryan. Not at all. That's not what this stream is about. I think I might be calling it here soon though. We've been in for 2 hours, and this thing still has another. I mean, we're at an hour and 8 minutes. It's got another probably 40 minutes to go. He's in here. So I don't know. Maybe I'll probably just post in the Discord when this thing finishes, because I do not want to wait another 40 minutes for a freaking benchy to finish, because Kira sucks and doesn't give me an accurate time. Yeah, so this S variant, I'm guessing, is 32-bit, because I'm assuming that the original one, let me go here to their website. So let's go to the A5. Has the same board. Says route detection, assisted level, resume printing. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about being 32-bit. And if we go to this wiki, the wiki go. So if we go to the A3 or A5, doesn't say much about it here. Put together the same way, same build volume. Oh, it is 32-bit. Then what in the world is the big difference between the two then? Well, I can't really see anything what's in the A5. They don't really, again, they don't tell you much on their website, and that wiki did not have anything extra to say. There's a lot of information on a lot of information on the A5S, but nothing on the A5. So Pearl Harbor Day is coming up. All right, well, I'm going to let this thing print again. We're only 60% through the print, and we're an hour and 11 minutes in. I expect this to be done by now so that we could have a look at it and call it a night. But I will post this print on the Discord if you guys are interested in seeing that. There's a link down below to Discord to be able to come hang out with us, talk about printers, all that kind of stuff. I will try and throw Marlin on here sooner rather than later, because it seems like it's pretty easy. I could go back at any time. It's more involved than the ANET because of their board. You need the ST link, but from what it seems like, you don't need that for this board. So cool, I can deal with that. Yeah, any questions, leave them in the comments down below if you want to know more about this. But again, stay tuned. I'll be working on this review for the next month or so, and hopefully getting this cranked out soon. So thank everybody for joining in. Remember, if you want to help out with the stream, or I guess me at all, there's some links down below, Patreon, some one-time donation links, affiliate links that you can use. Make sure to check all those out if you don't mind. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell icon. I will have a stream tomorrow, Saturday night, my normal Saturday night hangout. Hopefully I'll have 1 or 2 more prints done on this machine, or maybe we'll do the firmware tomorrow night. That might be something to do then. Try and get firmware to work on this tomorrow night, because I do work and have some things to do tomorrow. So it's been fun, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. See y'all next time.